Sheppard family to receive report next week. Senior citizen died of a heart attack, not negligence. And Dr. Mentor Melville's contract with the TRAG has ended.
InfoUpdate,
bringing you the latest news, views and reviews,
along with responses,
comments and events
affecting you.
Brought to you by the Information Division of the Tobago House of Assembly.
The investigation into the deaths of Lesiana Sheppard and her son is complete. The Secretary in the Division of Health and Social Services, Claudia Groom-Duke, says the findings will be shared with the family. As you might recall, Lesiana and her son died at the Scarborough Hospital shortly after Lesiana gave birth. Mrs. Groom-Duke is again giving her division's commitment to do all in its power to assist the family.
The board received the document from Dr. Prasad, which has been forwarded to the Senior State Counsel, Mr. Alvin Pascal. And I am told that the Senior State Counsel has made a commitment to communicate with Mr. Sheppard and his lawyers within a week's time. All information relating to this incident will be made known to Mr. Sheppard, and as a reasonable body, all that can be done for Mr. Sheppard for the loss of his family will be done as soon as possible.
The Health and Social Services Secretary also addressed the circumstances surrounding the passing of 70-year-old Fitzroy Carrington. Davia Chambers reports.
Several reports suggested that Mr. Carrington died sitting in a wheelchair while waiting to be attended to at the Scarborough General Hospital. His family said he'd complained of chest pains and it was implied that negligence caused his death. But Mrs. Groom-Duke says investigations revealed otherwise.
The patient was registered at 10:34 a.m. He was triaged at 10:43 and sent to have an ECG done, which was completed at 10:49. I am told that he returned to the emergency room. At 11:20 a.m., Mr. Carrington suffered an acute heart attack. He was immediately transferred to critical care resuscitation room, and doctors followed all protocol as required according to this information from the board, and Mr. Carrington passed at 12:30 p.m.
The secretary said the staff at the hospital did not break protocol in dealing with Mr. Carrington. She says, contrary to reports, he was dealt with speedily.
Further explanation indicated that the ambulance was taking another patient to the hospital when they flagged the ambulance down and they gave him the support. At that time, he himself, because he was at work, and they took him to the hospital.
Mrs. Groom-Duke is extending condolences to Mr. Carrington's family and friends for their loss. I'm Davia Chambers for InfoUpdate.
The manager of Primary Health Care Services, Dr. Mentor Melville, has not been dismissed by the Tobago Regional Health Authority. Umadara Mills picks up that story.
According to the Secretary, Dr. Melville's contract came to an end, and the decision was taken not to renew it. Mrs. Groom-Duke cleared the air on the issue after reports surfaced that the doctor was dismissed by the board of the Tobago Regional Health Authority.
Dr. Melville was on a 12-month contract subject to 1 month's vacation leave. The board informed me that this contract commenced on May 1st, 2014 and was expected to expire on April 30th, 2015. According to the board, Dr. Melville was expected to proceed on leave with effect from 10th March 2015.
She said she also queried of the board why the letter sent to Dr. Melville was written like a termination letter. The secretary said the board explained that they used that approach to remind Dr. Melville of the expiration of his contract. I'm Umadara Mills for InfoUpdate.
That's it from all of us at the Department of Information. I'm Lois Vincent and you've been listening to InfoUpdate.